What's up, guys? It's Bromley from Empire Barbell, and today we're going to go over how to clean and press a keg. So the keg clean and press is one of those strongman events that falls under the heading of a parlor trick. It's not a staple in your training. It's not something you're going to do regularly to get yourself bigger and stronger. It's something you do to demonstrate strength. It's like if you're drunk at a bar and you want to show off, you're like, oh, let me clean and press this keg. Now, usually when it pops up in contests, it's part of a medley, meaning there's a speed component to it. It's rare that you have a very heavy keg press. I don't think I've ever seen something that looked like a max rep or max weight type keg press. It's usually part of a medley, something where you have to go from a log to an axle to a dumbbell to a keg. So for that reason, you want to be able to get to the keg, get it up and over quick, and then move on to the next thing without expending energy. Awkward things like this, energy expenditure is the biggest obstacle. When you're stuck trying to figure out where the handle is and how to maneuver it, you end up wasting a ton of energy, and it makes it really difficult to do things later down the ladder. So we're going to go through 3 different ways to clean and press a keg. Each one is going to be dependent on your pre-existing skill level. So the first way to clean and press it is staggered. Most contests will let you press a keg with a staggered grip, meaning one hand is up high and one hand is down low. As you get the keg in your lap, you want to situate yourself so it's already in that staggered position as you go to press. So the first way is going to involve turning it to the side, pulling it into your lap, sitting on it. Now the important part is that you want to spin the keg, okay? If you try to clean it from this position, you're gonna end up with everything out in front. You want your hands directly down the midline. Your right hand should be under, your left hand should be right on top. So by spinning the keg, you get extra rotation and you can go right into what's basically a viper press. Now with heavier kegs, we've had success with this second technique. It's going to involve sitting the keg upright on the leg that your bottom hand is on, flipping the bottom side up and around and off to the side of your head. That makes for a more efficient clean, but it also gives you a better rack position so you can actually use some leg drive to get the keg locked out. You're going to grab the keg, turn to the side. As you pick it up, you're going to set it vertically on this leg. Now the bottom side is going to go up and around. This side should be pinned to your shoulder. So from right here in one motion, use the hips, and it's going to be off to the side of your head. You ready for this? Boom, that's my keg press. Now if it's really heavy or you have longer arms, you can use a little bit of leg drive. By flipping it up and over, you're essentially doing what Basque stone loaders do. You're using leverage to flip the keg over itself so you're not moving the whole weight all at once. It's very uninspiring to watch, but it's effective and it'll get you through the keg press quick in a medley. Now the last technique is the one that requires the most strength. There's a specific contest coming up that requires both of your hands to be on the bottom side of the keg. So this technique is going to involve turning the keg to the side and cleaning it like a log. So I'll deadlift it, sit, pin it high to my chest. Now this is important. When you come up out of the hole, you have to exaggerate rocking your hips forward and leaning back. Usually whatever's loaded in it, sand, shot, whatever else, is gonna rock. So there's gonna be a lag time before it completely rolls over. Unfortunately, you have to use your chin as a doorstop. So cleaning is gonna involve pulling hard, hitting hard with the hips, rolling back, and then firing through with your elbows. You heard the delay in the sand when it shifted. That extra half second is going to make a big difference when it comes to getting into the rack position. So don't rush it, be patient, and get plenty of practice in with lighter kegs before you jump to a heavier one. A good tip for keeping balance with both hands under is to throttle back your leg drive. You're not going to attack this like it's a 300-pound barbell. If you're too quick with your legs, your wrists are likely to break and you're likely to lose balance and drop it behind you. Instead, I tell people to use 30% leg drive. Feet a little bit wider, give just enough push to get it going, and then follow through gently with your arms. That's how you press a keg.